Hey Libra, I'm so glad you guys came back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for your support, for your likes, your shares, your comments, all of them. It's vastly appreciated, you guys. So, um, I hope you guys are doing good, especially considering all the fluctuating times taking place right now. I really hope you guys are hanging in there. Just remember, keep your heads up. You guys got this. You know, we all got this. We got this. And it's like, if you're here on my channel, I know you're awake enough to know that you got this, okay? So anyway, Libra, I was supposed to be doing like mid-month check-ins for everybody for the month of November. My birthday was this past week, and I just took a few days off to really like celebrate my birthday and kind of process the fact that I turned 30, which I'm really excited about. I'm excited to be 30. It's awesome, phenomenal growth process for me and everything. But anyway, um, so what I'm doing right now kind of is the tail end of November check in, plus, December check in, and then a little bit more towards December, I guess like December ish. I will get into the December readings. But for now, we're just doing a check in for Libra. You guys, this video probably won't be any more than 15 to 20 minutes long. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to be using the Mythical Goddess Tarot deck here. The link to this deck is in the description box, to where you guys can purchase it on Amazon. Okay, so, all right. We're going to pull 4 cards for Libra to see what's going on with you guys' energy, what energy you guys are experiencing for the end of November going into December. And we're going to see how that energy is impacting you. And then we're going to pull 4 more cards to see, what parts of your energy need to be clarified and how you guys can fine tune that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Just like Pisces, it really didn't take much for you guys, for your cards to come out here. Alright. Okay. Then. Alright. So I can see that for you guys, there's definitely a lot of emotions taking place right now. Like, you guys are undergoing a purification of emotions here, and I see like Mars and Venus energy here, Venus and Cancer, and then Mars and Pisces here. You guys may have Venus and Cancer and Mars and Pisces, or you may be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces. And what's going on, with you guys undergoing a lot of this emotional energy, what I see is a lot of purification taking place. You guys are going through kind of an emotional refinement that's forcing you to grow up and mature emotionally, Libra, which is something that what a lot of you guys may not be used to. You may not be used to the refinement and the maturation process of having to be emotionally mature. And really, it's calling for you guys to have courage, because to be able to really look at yourself, in order to be able to mature, you have to really be able to take a good, strong look at yourself in the mirror, to really be able to see yourself, to see where you're excelling, to see where you're falling flat on your face, and to see what needs some work, Libra. And that takes courage, because not everybody has the courage to be able to look in the mirror and be like, okay, I need to work on this. I need to work on these attributes about myself, and I need to be honest with myself in essence of where I'm at emotionally. You guys really do want, the purification process. You guys really do want to like step into your emotional maturity. Like, you really want the 10 of Cups. So what I'm getting is that you guys could be experiencing a relationship. This relationship, you know, is still fairly new. But the fact that this relationship, and I'm thinking it's a relationship with a Cancer, the fact that this relationship is so emotionally demanding on you, it forces a lot of emotional growth for you. You guys are like, given the fact that it forces a lot of emotional growth for you guys, and the fact that you guys really want this relationship to succeed, because the 10 of Cups speaks to a successful relationship. It speaks to a relationship that has been through the entirety of trials, the entirety of emotional trials. As we know, with relationships, it has its emotional ups and downs. It has its ups and downs, period. And you guys really want ultimately for this relationship to be mature. But in wanting a mature relationship, you guys must purify yourselves and mature yourselves and step into that crone energy. That is not an easy process for everybody, Libra. So it's like, really, this process is asking for you guys to have courage. You guys are really gonna have to call on your own strength and really have to be courageous in this and really defend your position. You know, it's like your partner. So I see it two ways. I see the fact that you're going to have to be courageous enough to look in the mirror to tame the inner beast, because she has tamed her inner lion. This is a lot like the Strength card, except the Strength card is a major arcana echo. This really is a smaller echo, because what I'm seeing is that this is not an issue on a core level. This is just an issue that has to be brought to your attention, and once you're made aware of it, you guys will be able to continuously apply that in your purification and fine-tunement process. Okay, so you know, literally what I'm seeing in this card is that, you know, she really is doing some extensive work on her heart chakra and really working with that inner beast side of herself. She's really working on her inner ego. So it's like, and then also seven of wands traditionally speaks to defending your position. And in order to defend anything, especially to defend yourself in a world where people expect for you not to have boundaries and expect to be able to walk all over you, you have to have a lot of courage. And it's like, what could be happening is that, you know, you and your partner may have or be experiencing may have been experiencing rough patches or currently experiencing a rough patch. And it's like, you may have already taken yourself through the purification and fine-tunement process, and you're like, wait, the shit that you're thinking that I'm doing, I'm not doing. And you're constantly defending your position. And it's just like, it's just saying, have courage and have that endurance to keep on defending yourself. If you know that you're not in the wrong, have the courage to speak up for yourself and defend yourself, especially in a relationship. You don't want a relationship where you're being walked all over, Libra. Okay, what the fuck is the point, really? Like, really, what the fuck is the point? So let's go ahead and pull some more cards to see what it is that this courage card is telling us about Libra's process as far as this relationship is concerned. This could also be a process in self-love, but really I am picking up more on a relationship that is triggering a self-love experience, an emotional experience where Libra is emotionally growing. And with emotional growth, a lot of the time we realize things about ourselves that we may not like. And we see the things that we do like and appreciate. And sometimes in realizing the things that we don't like and realizing where we could use work, it's like we have to have that courage to keep pushing through and working on it and to not give up on ourselves. Okay? So let's see, you know, kind of what is it that can help Libra implement courage and really like kind of get into that more emotionally mature state here. Let's kind of see what's going on. We're going to dig a little bit deeper into these cards here. Need 4 additional cards for Libra, please. 4 additional cards for Libra. Okay. Okay. You guys are definitely dealing with the water sign, that's for sure. And there is definitely conflict that is taking place, mental as well as like conflict, because you guys got 2 5s, so 5 speaks to change. Mentally there's change taking place as well as change in your will and your passions. Usually 5 of Wands speaks to conflict. So the fact that I'm seeing like 2 queens here, um so look, this can either be where you're dealing with the water sign who has a lot of fire placements here, or you're dealing with somebody who their personality can change on you at the drop of a dime, or your own personality changes at the drop of a dime. Like you switch between the I'm emotional, I'm in my emotions, and I'm ready to fight. So it's like, especially with the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands here, I'm seeing a duality, but I'm seeing 2 very strong personalities. Just remember, because they are queens, does not mean that it's 2 women. This could be a man and a woman. This could be you and your counterpart. And, you might have a lot of fire placements in your chart, or your counterpart could have a lot of fire placements in their chart. And what I see is 2 very strong personalities. So you and your partner both have very strong personalities. Your partner is very, very well grounded, very much comfortable on their throne, on their watery ass throne. Her throne is big. She looks into her cup. She observes her emotions carefully before sharing them with you. She looks into her cup of emotions to reflect and to really feel out your emotions. So while you could be over here with this big ass staff, on fire, raging, not raging in a bad way, but it's like your emotions could be pulsating. Just keep in mind the Queen of Cups feels all of that shit. The Queen of Cups picks up your energy before you walk in the room, before you walk in the house. Queen of Cups can pick that shit up through a text. Y'all call it crazy, we call it being an empath. And most of the time, if you're dealing with the water sign, 100% of the time, I'm going to go 99.2% of the time, because you got some of them out there who are just, they either act crazy on purpose or they just are crazy, and they do too much. But a lot of the time, your water sign counterpart, emotionally, when they're picking up your emotions, when they're picking up your intent behind your emotions, a lot of the time that they are correct. And because you guys both have equally strong personalities and you're both equally intelligent people, a lot of the time it leads to conflict, because it's 2 very different types of passions and intent, where there's a mental as well as a spiritual conflict between you guys, because you guys are 2 people on 2 different levels, but both of you are both equally spiritual. You're both equally like, y'all see shit that y'all pick up on, shit that most people around you don't pick up on, and both of you guys pick up on it in different ways. So it's like, Libra, you guys really have to you're gonna have to get to the point with your partner where you can emotionally ascend in order to understand where your partner's coming from. You have to kind of get to this King of Cups energy here, this crone energy, this emotionally mature energy, in order to understand where the Queen of Cups is coming from, in order to understand, her emotional process, or their emotional process, because I don't know if your partner is a male or female or in between. So it's like, you really have to fine tune your own emotions and kind of get on your partner's level a little bit. And I know for air signs, a lot of air signs, that can be scary. It's just like, for what? Be emotional for what? And it's really, this is asking you to take a moment to get on their level, because really right now that's the only way that you guys are gonna end this conflict. Because what I see is that you guys are really You guys are really doing a lot of arguing. There could be a lot of arguing and fighting taking place with sharp words being said, really sharp daggers and words being thrown, which is just not okay. It's not okay for either one of you guys. It strains the relationship. So, and just realize that it's like both of you guys are your own people in your own right, and that's a beautiful thing. And it's like, you know, open up your emotions, open up your emotional realm, open up your emotional sphere. You deserve that, Libra. You are a whole human being. You know, you deserve to feel every level of this. I think that, you know, Taurus kind of had a similar reading where they were asked to really look at their emotional side and step into emotional maturity. A lot of people are dealing with emotions right now during the season. The holiday season is usually very emotional for a lot of people. It brings either a lot of very good or very sad memories for most people. So you guys just embrace that. Really be true to yourselves with that, okay? And not only will you see a change in yourself, you will see a change in the response that you are getting from your partner, who is very emotional themselves, okay? So let's go ahead and pull an oracle card here to get a piece of advice for Libra from Spirit. Get one card for Libra. I'm looking at this Ten of Cups card with the Mars and Pisces, and I'm looking at her hands. Like, I notice her hand, her crown, her third eye, her heart chakra, and her hands. Now, you guys, some of you guys may be very, you guys may have, you may communicate energy through your touch. So, you know, you may communicate emotions through your touch. As you can see with one hand is lit up right here, and then the other hand is pouring out emotion. So this speaks to, you know, I don't know if you guys are aware, but, you know, our hands, both hands hold a particular of set of energy, where your left hand is used for receptive energy. Usually you could put your left hand up, or when you touch somebody with your left hand, you can feel their energy much more clear. You can receive their energy on a much more clear level than you can with your right hand, because your right hand is the hand that emits your energy. Your right hand is the giving energy. That's the energy that you put out, which is why a lot of people, you know, the world is predominantly right-handed, you know, and it's like that's the hand that enables you to express your energy. So when you put that hand on somebody, that person is receiving your energy. Whereas when you place your left hand on somebody, you're receiving their energy. So for some of you guys out there, that may be an important point for you to, you know, using touch, especially if you guys are people who are very sensitive to touch. You utilize your hands and really feel, be able to close your eyes, put your hands on your partner, and feel the energy that you are receiving from them, and be conscious of the energy that you give them when you put your hands on them, okay? So let's go ahead and pull this card, this oracle card for Libra. Okay. All right. So connection. It says connection, the biome. You know, everything in life is connected. This is the earth here, you know, this is obviously the earth's water, earth. You know, as you can see, there's different points of the earth that are shown on here. And everything is vastly connected through Mother Gaia. And it's just saying connection, literally having that connection with one another. And for you guys, like, especially if, you know, you or your partner are the type who like touch, really explore like massage. Explore Reiki with one another. Really explore that. Utilize touch specifically from your hands to be able to connect with your partner. Okay? So Libra, that's you guys' reading for the month of November/December. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. For those of you that celebrate, have a happy Thanksgiving. Also, you know, please follow me on my Instagram page at the Herb Lady. I love you guys. Have a good night and take care.